Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and whenever you're tuning in. It is Rod with the Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, Tuesday, November 12th. Hope you had a great long weekend and Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. Today is one of those days where you have so much stuff going on that you just need to kind of take a step back and maybe go for a walk. If you're like me, my brain has just been information overload today, and there's a lot of hype. If you're an MJ investor only, then you're feeling a little bit of, kind of positivity today after we had such a big rebound. But overall, it's basically crypto and big tech that are stealing the show. And right now, crypto is really starting to take off in a big way. We do have Bitcoin knocking on all-time highs, so we're just right below 90K. We're very close to breaking through that now. I think we just hit it. But we'll jump into the market update and ticker requests. If anybody does have any ticker requests, please let me know inside of the Slack community. Again, if you go here to market stocks, just let me know inside of there if you have any ticker requests. Not seeing any major news developing, but we did hit 89,983. So we came within $17 from 90K here on Bitcoin, but it could really happen at any point here. So news today. HBAR is going to be filing. There was a filing for an HBAR ETF, and HBAR was up big time, but it's pulling back a little bit now. Look at that. Whoa. From the high of the day to where we are now, we're down 16%, but from the low of the day today to the high of the day, we're up 45%. Monthly time frame, we're just starting the monthly bounce. We could see a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, but we'll start with crypto here. So movers on the day today, we have XLM really starting to catch up here now at the moment. XRP and XLM moving in lockstep, but XRP catching a bit here. Rightly so. It's been kind of dormant, and XRP's been outperforming. So the fact that they are very correlated and XLM was lagging a little bit kind of makes sense. But yeah, XLM, XRP, HBAR, and Doge. On the bear list, we have Storage, QNT, and Casper. So Casper's sitting around that 8-cent mark. QNT not really participating at all just yet. And you have to remember, it was seeing lots of upside while everything else was in the dumps. So it's just rotation. I got a lot of flack on that one for saying that QNT was going to see a lot of downside. And we had a target there of about $60 and it hit it. Actually, we got down all the way to 55.87. Got a lot of people hating on me for saying that we were going to go that low, but we did. And other names that haven't run. But I think QNT will catch up. I think we'll probably end up back around that $80 to $100 mark pretty soon. See, HBAR had the news today. What was the filing? Just go here. Who was it that? Canary. Yeah. So Canary filed for an HBAR ETF. They filed for an XRP one as well. So it's basically just going to be ETF season, right? Which is going to be alt season. All these ETFs approved simultaneously. Why do you think they're approving all these ETFs? Is so that it's widely spread in multiple accounts, right? You can easily buy it in your stock account. You don't have to open a separate crypto account or anything like that, right? So what they'll do is they'll suck everybody in, all the retail investors. They'll all buy the ETFs at the end, right? Once they approve all the ETFs, they'll run it like crazy. All retail will buy the ETF and then they'll be left holding the bag, right? It's just going to be exit liquidity. So I'm not too focused on the ETFs just yet. If XRP ETF comes out, I'm buying it. Like the second it comes out, I'll start averaging in because, price is still relatively low. We're still under $1, right? Probably going to go to like $8 to $12 at least minimum this cycle. Over the next few months, I would think in alt season. So, anything under $1 in my opinion. But, if we're at $5 or $10 on XRP when the ETF launches, well, I'm going to be cognizant of that. I'm not going to go, put my life savings or anything into an ETF at that point. But I am waiting for January 1st for sure, because that's when you're going to get the TFSA contribution room. So anything that I buy in that TFSA will be tax free. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Hopefully there's an ETF for XRP in Canada or in the US. Should be able to buy it directly in my TFSA, right? As long as it's listed on NASDAQ or the NYSE, should be able to buy it and get that gain tax free. Excuse me. All right, yeah, so we have a little bit of a pullback at the moment. Bitcoin still hovering around all-time highs. SPY on the daily time frame today We did start daily consolidation. A clue was that QQQ started daily consolidation yesterday, and it occurred again today. So the fact that it happened on QQQ yesterday increased the odds that it was going to happen on SPY today. And we've got 21 minutes, a little less than that, left in the day today. And it is potentially a daily bull flag. So if we go from the low to the high there, we'll get our measured move now. So we'll go from low to the high. This is just a rough estimate, 0.382 fib. It's saying about 620, which 620 is also the monthly bull flag target. So a lot of confluence in that 620 area. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see us at 620. Tesla, daily consolidation today as well. And yeah, we did hit 358. So zooming out to the monthly time frame, all-time highs there at 414. So we're getting close. We just had a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross as well. Already did the gainers and losers on the day today for crypto. What else do we got? DDD, check in on some of our regular culprits here. Still holding on pretty good. INSG, doing pretty good. Coin was absolutely exploding, getting close to all-time highs. What a steal down at 30 bucks. Just hit 334. Got some other ones like Hive. Been bouncing. Could see a monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross soon. Riot, same thing. Monthly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross lining up. So should expect more upside there. Yeah, SPY on the weekly time frame. Back within last week's range. But yeah, all about the daily time frame here. We need to hold that 0.382 fib. So as long as 587.65 holds, it's a potential daily bull flag, and we're targeting about 620. But needs to hold 587.65. And to confirm it, we need to break 617, which is the new all-time high. All right, jumping over to MJ. So MSOX, AYR, and CL leading the bull list so far today. And IIPR, Love, and AVCN leading the decline. Had a lot of people push back on my post about Tilray and the insider buying. Literally, if you open it up, it says on November 8th, 2024, the reporting person purchased. What does that mean? Buy. And it doesn't matter if it was through derivatives, right? 11,958 shares of common stock at Tilray Brands at the open market of $1.50. My initial post was, I literally seen that, and I posted, where was it? Must have been, too much stuff going on here today. Yeah, this is literally one of those days where you're just all over the place. I don't even see it here. Huh. Anyways. 2 hours. Just take it to the top, I guess. Okay, here it is here. Okay, I guess when you retweet or like add a comment, it pushes it to the top. But all I said was insider buying for Tilray, board member at $1.50. And if someone reads this, on November 8th, the reporting person purchased, what is wrong with what I said? Like that person bought that amount of stocks. Like, it's so dumb. I don't know why people were fighting me. Like, if it's done through derivatives, like, it doesn't matter. It's still at the same outcome at the end of the day. I'm like, if you want to get mad at me, it's like, why are you hating me? Why are you shooting the messenger? Go shoot Tilray. Like, it's right there on the form. They purchased. So if you have a purchase and buy is the same thing. I didn't say anything different than the Forbes said. People are just so, I don't even know. All right, MSOS. So we still haven't broke the high of yesterday yet today. So we'll see if we can get the daily bounce underway tomorrow. Good chance with closing near the high here with about 15 minutes left in the day. Checking in on the community here. Quiet day overall. I think most people are pretty rattled today. I know a lot of people had enough yesterday and they ended up selling, and then the market's up 20, 30%. It's hard. It's not easy, right? That's why I try not to get too caught up in the day to day. I buy and I hold. I keep money on the sidelines. I dollar cost average. I'm diversified outside of cannabis. I'm diversified inside of cannabis, and it's all money that I don't need. I'm willing to let sit. I'm not, risking the bank. If you're down 100 grand on MJ stocks, you want to have at least a net worth of $1 million, right? Like you shouldn't invest any more than 5 to 10% of your net worth into one asset class, let alone one like stock or crypto. And I know hindsight's always 2020, but we need to learn lessons here. And there's going to be a lot of people that wish they would have stuck through it, because it's usually moments like these where bear markets and bottoms are set, long-term bottoms are set. And what if the Trump administration does deschedule it, right? I mean, they have control of the House, presidency, and the Senate, and Florida didn't pass, which we knew Trump was all for it. So the fact that that didn't happen, I think, is a major, major motivation for them to do it. And they have the whole control. So if there was one way to get it done, it'd be now. Andrew says, buy and hold, don't do options in this industry. Yeah, I do not do options at all. The only way I would do options would be like as a hedge or something like that, like puts on long positions or something like that, or, kind of money for nothing, collecting premium, that kind of thing. But I'm not an options guy personally. I think it's more of gambling, and you're already in a high risk sector. It's like using leverage in crypto. Why do you need to use leverage in crypto when things go up like 50% in a day? You just get wrecked that way. So I just keep it simple. I buy and I hold, try not to introduce even more risk, right? And everybody's different. Like if you're experienced and you can handle it or whatever, if you're just doing it to learn options, that's fine. But, it's also heavily manipulated. They just churn the options change so much. All right, let's see if XRP can break 75 cents and head back up to $1 in a hurry. Let's see if Bitcoin can break 90K, head up to that $100,000 mark. The higher Bitcoin goes, the higher altcoins are going to go. And the great thing about Bitcoin and altcoins moving now is that we're probably going to see alt season soon. And then the crypto bull run come to an end. And then we should start to see MJ. And it's lining up perfectly, right? Like they're talking about descheduling now. So... And then there was just a news article that came out over in the Powbot MJ News channel. Right here. The Florida medical MJ market is melting. Ugh. Doesn't sound good to be like a true leaf. Yeah, I would expect their market share and their footprint to grow, but margin's probably going to take a hit after they ramped up production capacity in anticipation of rec, and then never came to fruition. Andrew, you said target for Tesla. I think new all-time highs should be doable. We'll take a quick peek here. So it is a daily bull flag as well. So we go from the low to the high here and take our measured move. As long as we hold the 0.32 fib, it's still a daily bull flag. So we just take our measured move here out to our 0.32. So it needs to hold 312.97. If we hold that on this consolidation and come back up to break resistance there at 358.64, that would confirm it. So negate it, need to lose 312.97. Confirm it, need to break 358.64. Break that, and we're targeting about 472, which would mean new all-time highs. Previous all-time high, 414.50. Would not be surprised at all to see Tesla with new all-time highs. I think even, $500 is probably doable. And then we should see the S&P 500, like I said, at 620, I think is very, very doable as well. SPY is a potential daily bull flag, and it's targeting 620. And we also had the monthly bull flag targeting 622. So, yeah, I think, 620s on SPY before the end of the cycle is very doable and very, very likely. All right, not seeing any other requests other than Tesla. So we're going to wrap it up. We'll talk to everybody in the chat room in a few minutes. Have a good rest of your day.